So I'm going to give you an impromptu, but very detailed, van tour of everything that we have done, how we live in this Mercedes Vario library bus as a family of 4. Let's start at the front at the not so beautiful but absolutely needed area. This is the kids' car seats. Now it seems a bit silly that we haven't incorporated this into our living area as most people do. But our kids are super young and they're going to need to be in seats for another 12 years. So yes, it would look good on Instagram, to have this beautiful area. But in reality, we travel a lot. These seats need to stay where they are. And so therefore we have just put this into the safest possible area for them to travel. So just behind the kids' car seats, you have got our entrance. Now, we don't have any steps at the moment, which means we've got a massive pit in the floor of our van. So yeah, it comes up to, above my knee. So we are going to have steps. They are going to come. They're not here at the moment. It's just a big pit, which actually the kids like to come into here and, they sit there and remove all our shoes. At the moment, we've just got a massive pit in the middle of our van. So one of the things that was a non-negotiable for us was a comfy sofa. And we have half a comfy sofa at the moment. This sofa that we've got here stores our jumpers underneath and all the kids' clothes. But just to the left of me, all of this is going to be connected so that we have an L-shaped sofa. We've spent about a month living in this van with a sofa like this, but there just isn't enough room for us all to sit comfortably while the children clamber all over us. But we're going to get a full L-shaped sofa, so it is super cozy and we've got loads of room for the kids to play. So we say the sofa is non-negotiable, but actually loads of this bus is our non-negotiables. And part of it is having a super comfy bed. Now, we have fit in a full king-size bed, 2 bunk beds and a play cave that could double up as another bed if we needed it to. But we've managed to fit all of this in the bus. And we've done that by quite an ingenious bed idea. Now let me show you the bed. So most of the time during the day, the sofa is made up like this and we have a day bed. Sounds very posh, doesn't it? So this day bed means that we don't have to make our bed up every single day. Now I am super lazy and I hate making beds. So there's no way that we are going to make a bed up, move it all out, change it from a living space every single day. The bed stays made up. We don't have to store the duvet or anything like that. And actually, it's really simple how we just turn it into a full king-size bed. So the first thing we do to turn our day bed into a full king-size bed is to remove the back cushion from the sofa. Once we've done that, it's super easy to do. You just click these 4 little levers and then you just pull it out. Now, the way that we have designed this bed is that the slats that come out are fixed and the slats that are further back in underneath the day bed. So when you push the fixed slats back in, the ones that can move concertina and actually fold back in. And then all you need to do is pop this little bit of mattress in, grab your sheet, pull it over the edges, and then you pull your duvet down. And that really is all you need to do to make this into a king-size bed. So putting it away is super simple. Flick the duvet back. Just take the sheet off the edges. Tuck that under and then remove this bit of foam. And then you do the same 4 little levers, click, 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 click. And you just slowly push the end of the bed back in until it locks. These are heavy duty drawer runners. And that means that it can take up to 200 kilograms of weight. So you can sit on the end of the bed even when it's further out. So when I sit on our bed here, we have got the 2 kids' bunks behind us. So this is Luna's up here and then Bodhi's is down here. Bodhi's is actually at the same height as our mattress. So it means that he's bed sharing with us, which we think is really important, especially at a young age. Kath is still breastfeeding. So it's nice and easy for them both to feed during the night. And even though Luna's up here, she's also close to us as well. We've always bed shared with our kids. So for her, it means that she's still there. She's still close to us. She needs a cuddle in the night. She can have a cuddle in the night. But it gives her that little bit more independence up here on her bunk. Up in our ceiling, we have 3 massive, great big skylights, which let loads of natural light into our bus and give it this beautiful airy look. So I wanted to talk to you about the kitchen behind me here, because the kitchen is very much my domain. Kath will pretend she cooks, but she doesn't. And this kitchen is completely and totally made for us. We were originally going to put an IKEA kitchen in, but actually we have chosen to build it completely ourselves, which means it's a little bit skew-iff, but hey ho. So when you come up to this kitchen, everyone says that it's quite high, and it is quite high. We know this, but I mean, I'm quite short, but I think it is the right height for like chopping and cooking. Do you know what I mean? I can reach everything up here. I do have to stand on tiptoes. So we designed the kitchen so it had loads of counter space, and then our 4-burner hob as well. The 4-burner hob was really important to us so that we had lots of them to cook. We could have different kind of dishes on. I like to cook from scratch, and I think it's really important to get the kids involved as well. And talking about cooking from scratch, up here we have all of our kind of carbs, our pulses, our lentils, oats, rice, things like that are up there. Get them from a refill shop, and one, obviously it's good because there's no plastic, but two, because it means we can get just the right amount to fit in these jars and then not have loads of packets. So that is what we do with these. We do break the spaghetti in two so they fit in, but I think it looks beautiful as well. The latest thing that we've put into the kitchen is actually this wall to the side of us. I have covered it with like a sticky back plastic kind of thing just to protect the piece of ply, and then we have put on bars from IKEA, and it means we've got a little drop down draining rack that sits over the top of the sink. So this is the draining board here, and we spoke about this in our IKEA hacks video, which if you haven't seen, boop, I'll pop that up there. But look at this, I can be washing up here, and then we hold it up with the carabiner, but you know, it can just drop down like this. Ta-da! So you can be washing up and then putting your plates and your mugs and things up there to drain. And this nifty little shelf here catches all the water. If it starts to get too full, you just empty it into your sink. So, is there anything that we would do differently? Absolutely. Now, I saw somebody else's Instagram account where they had like differing drawers and boxes and stuff, and I thought it looked amazing, and it did look amazing in theirs. But for us, I just feel like these boxes just make it look a little bit unfinished. So we're going to be changing that at a later date. We have a whole list of, you know, at a later date things. And most of these drawers open and close really nicely and smoothly. We do have a couple that we need to work on, this one, but that is a job for the future. Spoke about our adventure of a fridge, and this is it here. It is a 90-litre fridge, which is so good. We are a family of 4, and I like eating fresh food. So having a nice big fridge really works for our family. So let me talk you through some of the things inside the fridge that I love. You have quite a big freezer compartment here, so you can fit quite a lot in here. Also, it's really spacious. And then at the bottom, you've got a really big salad drawer, so you can fit all your fruit and veg and everything in there that you need. And unlike other camping fridges that we've had before, you can actually fit your bottles, your milk, and your tonic for your gin and tonic actually into these drawers. I have briefly mentioned it, but as you may or may not know, underneath these 2 bunks, we have the kids' play cave. Now, we are so lucky to be able to have this space for them so they can put all their books, all their toys, and actually sit and have some space for themselves. And for us, it's really important that they can access their books, they can access their toys, and they've got a space that is just theirs. Though we are running out of space for books. But hey, it is a library bus. So one of the things that we thought was ridiculous about the design of this camper van when we bought it was the fact that the guy had boarded up half this window. Now, the view isn't that good at the moment because there's another camper van part to there. But this window is like a full-length window. And when you sit on your sofa, you're right next to it. The kids' play den is right next to it. It really does make it feel like a beautiful home. And now that we've added things like the curtains, this place is feeling more and more like a home, and we are feeling more and more settled into bus life. So probably one of my favourite things about this bus over our last Sprinter van that we had, even though that van was beautiful, is the amount of floor space that we have. So if I walk, it takes me this long to walk to the front of the bus. We have room to do yoga inside the bus. So I can do almost a full 360 of this bus and it looks beautiful. But if I just walk to the front here, just to the side, not so beautiful. This area here is going to be the shower room. But right now, it's got a simpler in there, but it's got a lot of dumped stuff as well. So from here is the beautiful bus, and then we turn around to here. It is not done. We have these curtains for night time to separate the back of the bus from the cab to stop it getting cold and to stop you know, everyone's seeing us. But also when you step through here, you can see that the cab is not done. So we still have the vapor barrier showing, and all of this needs to be plied in. We need to put boxes on it so that we can use it as useful storage and just make it look a hell of a lot prettier. One thing that everyone asks us about is storage. So we have gone for quite an open plan storage here. We've got our books, our plants, our kind of memorabilia and things out here. And we've also got all of our clothes and everything in these baskets that are super easy to get to. Just like that. Just like we wanted the kids' toys to be accessible, we always also wanted their clothes to be accessible. So just down here, in these big drawers here, it's all of their clothes. So they can get them and they can actually get themselves ready. I say they, Bodhi's obviously not getting himself ready. And if I'm honest, Luna isn't really either. But we're hoping that they're going to get themselves ready. And the final bit of storage is obviously the garage. Now, we have got this beautiful wooden stable door that is causing us so much problems. It's ridiculous. Now, it is raining really hard at the moment, which means we cannot open and close that door properly, which is stupid. I know. If anyone's got a solution for this, please let us know. We have Osmo varnished it. We have sanded it down. We have put kind of support bars on it. We've done everything we can for this door. But if you have any suggestions on how to stop this door warping, apart from not having a wooden door, please let us know in the comments. We have done so much in the 3 months that we've been converting this bus. We have done all of this behind us, but there's still more to do. But right now we cannot wait to get over to Europe and start going on adventures. So this is the first time that we are telling you guys this, but our plan is to head over to France and then head to the Alps so we can go and find the most idyllic Christmas. So we want to go to the mountains, find the best Christmas markets, and embrace a truly magical Christmas. So if you have any recommendations of where to go, please let us know in the comments. So guys, thank you for this impromptu van tour that you have come on with me. I really hope you like what we've done. I'd love to know what your best bits are, bits that you would have done differently, bits that you think are amazing, maybe. Yeah, just let us know in the comments. We love hearing from you guys. And please join us for our next section of videos, because they are all going to be about our adventures as we live full-time in this Mercedes Vario as a family of 4. What could go wrong? Bye!